Game 1. I'm just going to type game 1 in case they get confused. And I know there's no game sign. I'll fix that. Okay, let's get into it. I think we've turned off nameplates by mistake, so let's put them back on. There we go. It's game 1 of the semi-final. Vatira and dralii up against ApparentlyJack and Stizzy. ApparentlyJack and Stizzy have pretty much been Francophone's worst enemy today. They've taken down Matt and Mozzarella, two upcoming French players. Now they've taken down Zen and Monkey Moon, two other upcoming French players. And now they're trying to take down dralii and Vatira, who are also two upcoming French-ish players. French in Vatira's case, ish in dralii's case. He does speak French, but he is Moroccan. Oh yeah, it still says 2-2. New series, bang. There we go, thank you. Fixed. I have to do it all manually today. I'm such a lazy streamer usually that it does it by itself, but tonight it's not working, so I've got to do it all manually. So with Zen and Monkey Moon eliminated, with defending champions Toxic and Oski also eliminated, I think most people would pick dralii and Vatira to be the favourites to win this tournament tonight. The other side of the bracket features Tox and Atomic, and Atto and Astral. But most of the chat right here are saying that the winner of this will win the grand final. I wouldn't underestimate the teams on the other side of the bracket though. Atto, Astral, Tox and Atomic are both great teams. But I will agree that I'd say the bookies' favourite now has to be dralii and Vatira. With the absence, I think they probably were the bookies' favourite coming in anyway, even ahead of Zen and Monkey Moon, in my opinion. Yeah, Toxic and Oski got reverse swept by Atomic and Tox. So if you did miss the Zen Monkey Moon versus ApparentlyJack Stizzy match, I encourage you to check it out. It was a really great match. Tons of highlight goals for both teams. ApparentlyJack and Stizzy have gone game 5 in both of their matches so far in this tournament. They were nearly upset in round 1 and then they got the upset in round 2. Stizzy thinking about going for a demo in dralii. Vatira gets back to help him out. Exceptional vision there by dralii as he was trying to set up the flick. Use ball cam to see around the ball. Spy the goalkeeper. But really the strengths of Jack and Stizzy in this tournament, from what I've seen, have been, one of their biggest strengths have been 50-50s. They've been very good at 50-50ing the ball in the midfield, in defense, even creating chances with offensive 50-50s. And now they've got a goal from an in and out pass. That was Jack passing to Stizzy after, you know, pretty much just using that as a launch pad. Didn't even need to make a difficult save there. Easy for him. And Stizzy made a small piece of contact on the defender as well before racing him downfield. Yeah, I'm starting out predictions right now. I know you guys love your predictions. So we'll start one. Who wins the series? And remember, you do have some time to put your beans on this one. So I'll let you decide when you want to do that, but you've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to predict who wins the series. As right now, Jack and Stizzy lead by a goal. That might be about to change. Indeed it is. dralii makes it 1-1. For once, there's no 50-50 in defense for ApparentlyJack. That was a disgusting initial outplay by dralii on Stizzy. Just sliced the ball past him to set up the 1v1 against Jack. Jack forced back into defense. Great reactive save. Now he's got Stizzy to help him out. So they tried to counter. Vatira chased into his own net and chased away from the ball. And it's 2-1. dralii in the middle of nowhere. And Vatira couldn't make up his mind where to go. It looks like he tried to turn to the left at the last second, got tagged. I think the only way that he could have saved that is either just a really, really fast in and out save, or an inverted in and out save where you kind of jump in the top of the net and just drive out the bottom. But you can see Jack was just waiting to see what he would commit to before deciding how to bump him. So I don't know if it would have even worked. Oh wow, dralii actually got to that. That's 2-2. Jack's apologized because he feels like he didn't do enough on this play. And yeah, he's probably right. He didn't get really too much on that. Didn't slow dralii's advance down at all after Stizzy was demoed. Dralii, for the second time this game, has just put the ball in the net single-handedly. You can see the fear that Jack and Stizzy have whenever dralii's got the ball on top of his car. They're afraid that he's going to be flicking it high. They're afraid he's going to get height on it. And it's leaving them more open to 50-50s than they were, low 50s especially, than they were in the match against Zen and Monkey Moon. Now Vatira against Jack. That was not me forcing the high shot. Have they done it again? You're joking. That's the second time this game that Jack's managed to pass the ball downfield to Stizzy while making an in-and-out save. I mean, it's really well played by Jack. But how many times are they going to get baited in by this? How many times are they going to fall for it? That's the exact same play as their first goal of the game. And it's going to be 4. Jack and Stizzy are on an absolute tear through all the French competition. All the Francophones are falling one after another. Game 1 goes their way against the now new tournament favourites. And we get some more peaceful ApparentlyJack celebratory music as well. The thing that surprises me most about these in-and-out saves from Jack is that usually at pro level, when you are getting chased down and you're forced to do that, the guy chasing you will also jump and they'll try to bump you as you come out the crossbar. They'll just jump up and bump you in your own net. But not once last game did they try that. They didn't actually go for Jack. The second one especially, I feel like they could have probably just jumped and gone for him. And in fact, it's surprising to me that Jack even went for the same play twice. Because usually when players think they're going to get bumped as they go for an in-and-out save, what they'll do is they'll just jump into the net and then drive out the bottom. I mentioned it earlier in the game. But Jack hasn't had to do that yet because they just aren't bumping him. They're not jumping as they chase him into the net. Excellent defensive 50 by Stizzy. Now pinches it into the middle, but it has gone harmlessly towards dralii. Jack does manage to defensively double it into the back corner where Stizzy was. Jack and Stizzy playing off each other really well at the moment. This is fantastic from them again. They're just baiting dralii and Vatira in. They've hit them on the counter and it's 2-0. Vatira tried to get the ball into the middle, but dralii's gone way too far away to be on the receiving end of a pass like that. Not on the same page. They're just both got different ideas. If dralii and Vatira can commit to the same plan, then either one of those ideas would be fine, but they can't be on different pages. It's a nice shot. It's going to be 1 goal for dralii and Vatira, and it is dralii who scores it. Now you've got to look out for the kickoffs from Stizzy and Jack. They've been a bit cheeky with these. This time they do keep it standard though. Jack looking to send it long, not on target. Stizzy with a quick turnaround. Recovers after getting bumped by Vatira. And then scores as Jack runs interference. Once again, Jack with full faith in his teammate to get the play on net. And he didn't even land the bump. It doesn't matter though. Simply by going for it, you put dralii in an awkward position. Surely that's going to be 2. Oh, never mind. Stizzy with a crossbar pinch save. Jack with a respawn and the perfect clear. But he's going to get bumped and now Vatira scores. And Jack again says that it's his fault. He probably feels like he could have done better there with the initial save. Keep it a little bit closer to the crossbar. Or the back wall, I should say. So that there wouldn't be a follow-up shooting angle. Not a massive mistake there by any stretch of the imagination. Now Vatira slow play. Wanted to catch it, ApparentlyJack out with a pre-jump. Stizzy's reset. Dunk. Deflected wide by Vatira. Looks like he's going to be able to recover and stop Vatira's long shot as well. A lot of long shots being sent towards Jack and Stizzy's net by Vatira. He's trying to keep them honest. Oh, it's surely going to be a goal. Never mind. Oh, what is happening here? Okay, it's going to go in eventually. The panic definitely set in as the ball sat on the goal line there. Jack could have saved this or could have cleared it if he knew he had a bit more time. He didn't anticipate the bump that Stizzy landed, so he kind of rushed his clear attempt and didn't get any contact. I think he also kind of fell off the back wall as well. Jack chasing dralii high up on the back wall now. Vatira comes in. Another long shot from him. They have been taking so many long shots in this matchup. Stizzy returns the favor. Once again, Vatira opting for that hard clear. Just wants to get some pressure on them. Once they've got them boxed back in this half, you'll notice that they're following up all these hard clears, all these long shots with an advanced defensive line. They're not just sitting back and letting Jack and Stizzy hit it back at them. They're closing the gap, putting Jack and Stizzy on defense and trying to keep them there. But full credit to Jack and Stizzy. They're pretty consistently breaking out of this defensive position. Jack is just on the hunt right now. He's fully hunting Vatira. Now Stizzy takes over the hunt. He actually tried to bump on spawn as well before turning for the boost at a favorable angle. Sealing reset. Or sealing double tap into a reset. This is incredibly elaborate from Stizzy today. Now Jack chasing down Stizzy's clear. Vatira once again opts for the hard hit. Any one of these, he's thinking, could get a bad touch out of Jack or Stizzy. Not that one though. Stizzy did briefly take control. And now Jack dusts Vatira to the ball. dralii's got to be careful not to steer into the demo here. He was careful indeed. Stizzy gave it right to him. Vatira really has been in boomer mode today. I feel like if he takes a touch, just controlling touch at any point, they're not going to see it coming. But dralii fakes out Jack and Stizzy here. And Vatira, with the biggest run-up you've ever seen, sticks it in the top corner. Not been the cleanest performance from Vatira dralii. At times, they've looked disjointed, but they're still so effective, and they're so good with brute force mechanics that they're gonna get goals either way. Low 50 by Vatira, and then a 50-50 by dralii, and it goes for 5-3. Okay, kickoff goal for Jack and Stizzy. I'm curious if dralii tried to kill this kickoff in the middle. Oh, he did. That's really weird. Yeah, dralii does apologize here. He says sorry in the chat because he's noticed now that Vatira went to the back corner, which means his kickoff was not the correct choice to try and steer the ball towards his teammate. They do come away with possession on this one though. Jack with the no jump half volley clear. Now takes control on the side wall before running into the blue wall around about halfway. Stizzy might be looking for the bump on Vati here. Couldn't see him. Vatira up too quickly. Final 10 seconds. Vatira and dralii moments away from tying the series. This is a bit awkward though. Jack does manage to back pass to Stizzy, who's got a reset. Gets it over one, but Jack's too close to collect that ball. It's going to be 1-1 after 2 games. Did Zen Monkey Moon beat Jack and Stizzy? I'll let you figure the answer of that out yourself based on the information that's currently presented to you on screen. Also with the knowledge that this is a single elimination tournament. A little bit of a problem solving test there for you. It's honestly like, I don't know if this is probably relatable to someone in chat, but my girlfriend always does this. We'll be watching a movie and then she'll just ask me like, why did that character do something, like whatever, it doesn't matter what they do, but she'll be like, why did that character do that? And then literally 1 second later, the answer to the question will appear on screen, and I'll be like, there you go. Every time. Every single time. The timing is immaculate. Every single question she asks about a movie that we're watching, it gets answered in the next 1 or 2 seconds. And I don't know if that's relatable for anyone, but I wanted to tell you guys that. That's kind of like that question in chat. Did Jack and Stizzy beat Monkeyman, or did Zen and Monkeyman beat Jack and Stizzy? Look at your screen for 1 second, you could probably figure it out. Yeah, 1 in chat if your girlfriend does that. Girlfriend, wife, fiance, etc., whatever. Boyfriend, husband. 2 in chat if you're incredibly lonely. Why are there so many more 2s? Why are y'all spamming 2s? Whoa, chill out. Don't be lonely, chat. Don't be lonely. Learn to love yourself and you'll never be lonely again. Genuinely. Plus, if you need someone else in a relationship to make you not feel lonely, then yeah, you're probably going to be taking their energy. You gotta enter a relationship already happy as a single person, and then you'll have more to give. More psychology at 5. Right, Vatira and dralii seem like they've taken over the series here. Not by much, but they are in the driver's seat. And Jack and Stizzy being careful not to overcommit while only trailing by 1. Fake air dribble there by Jack. Instead looking for Stizzy infield. That's a bit of a risky option, but it doesn't lead to too much against them. In fact, it's nice setting up a follow-up chance. Oh, the physical plays from these guys have really been difficult to play against. Jack just turns around, quick slap onto dralii to deny him an easy access to the play. Stizzy 50s it through him. Jack again there for the finish. They've looked extremely effective with their physical play in this matchup without really taking themselves too far out of the game to do it, which is very impressive in 2v2. It's one thing to be able to do that in 3v3, but in 2v2 where you do not have a third man, unless of course you've cheated in the qualifier for this tournament, then you might have a third man in your 2v2 team. Much harder to get the physical plays going without overextending. Whoa! What is going on? Vacanis with 100 gifted subs. If you just got gifted a sub from Vacanis, please thank him in chat right now, because that is absurd. Vacanis has just gifted 100 subs to the community. Vacanis, I hope you are pulling for KC here, because that goal's for you. And so are the next 99, in fact. They're all for you, mate. You're far too kind. Hope you're doing well. Who all dodged a sub somehow? Who all dodged? 1 in chat if you dodged. I always dodge the mask. Anytime that there's gifted subs in a stream now, when I'm watching, I dodge every single time. Incredible at dodging the gifts. But Vacanis, thank you so much again. That's far too kind. Dodgers. Yeah, always Dodgers. Oh, Stizzy with the fastest double tap takeoff, but dralii's just defensively doubled it away from him. Did you guys see that? He doubled it off his own crossbar and then clear while Jack and Stizzy were still advancing. Uh-oh, have they just left the ball? It looks like Jack's claiming fault for that, as Jack and Stizzy both left the ball briefly. Now Vatira's missed and dralii's all alone in defense. He'll probably be fine though, because he's dralii, so no doubt he'll be alright. Jack against Vatira. Dralii gonna boom it to the backboard on his recovery. Final minute of game 3. Jack and Stizzy had everything going their way early on in this match, but now it's Vatira and dralii who are frustrating them with their solidity. Dralii in particular has been an absolute menace on the pitch today. Jack has jumped off the ceiling there. Had to dodge early. Stizzy trying to get involved in the follow-up. That's not an easy first touch to rescue, but he does well. Flip reset for Stizzy. Passes off to the left, but it's intercepted by dralii. Really impressive stuff out of the Moroccan. Vatira counters and scores to make it 3-1. Again, it's an extra target and a gift of sub to Wonder Mike as well. The dodge looks like it was fixed after not too long. It's 101 gift of subs. Thanks again. It looks like Jack says you're going to send the house to try and come back in this match. It's not going to work. We're going to game 4. They're trailing 2-1 to the tournament favourites. Thank you as well to Soba for the gift of sub to Lil Grumpy. And Desi, thanks for 5 gifted subs to the community. You guys are all being far too kind right now. Mechanics also gifted a sub to Hercules. How's it going, Hercules? Hope you're having a good stream. Let's refresh the bracket real quick and see what's happening in the other semi. It looks like it's 2-1 in favour of Tox and Atomic right now. Atto and Astral just won game 3, 4-0 though. So both semi-finals at the moment are 2-1. I'm going to be casting the grand final on my stream after this semi-final is done. And following that, I'm going to be hopping in a call with Hercules, and we're going to be previewing the FIFA E Rocket League event that's coming up next week. So if you want to learn more about that, find out more about the FIFA E World Cup that's coming up, then stay tuned after ATR is done tonight. And we're going to preview the event and let you guys know everything you need to know about it. It's a must-win game here for Jack and Stizzy. Vatira dralii with a half-flip kickoff to kick things off in game 4. dralii always backing out into low 50s, whether it's ground game, aerial game. You'll notice that dralii is an incredibly difficult player to dunk on. You're just not going to get him going too high or trying to outplay you too high when he shouldn't be, compared to other more dunkable players. Jack again with the my fault. I think dralii and Vatira are trying to they're trying to quick chat more in response to Jack and Stizzy's quick chat. Mechanics, thanks for another 9 gives the subs, 110 in total. That is absolutely absurd. What's 777? Wait, what have I missed? What's 7? Is that in total in the channel? What's 777? I'm not sure what that is. 777 total? Oh my word. That is insane. And yeah, over a long time as well, this has been like consistent ridiculousness over an extended time. So I can't thank you enough. Do appreciate the support. Now, do Jack and Stizzy have more ideas left? The main source of their success in this matchup has been physical play. But how do you enforce that when the other team know you're doing it? dralii's looking more difficult to play with every passing game as well. Now, Vatira's got a free shot. Stizzy crossbars it. Jack was bumped out the play by dralii. dralii doubling it back there by mistake, but the boost is just not really there for Jack and Stizzy. I've got to also compliment KC on dialing back their over-aggression. I think when they were trailing in the earlier 2 games in the series, they may have gone a bit too hard trying to force a comeback, and it did just result in more and more goals against them. Whereas now, notice there really aren't that many opportunities, if any at all, for Jack and Stizzy to get shots on counter-attacks, to get shots on undefended nets. Vatira and dralii have just made sure to be there. You know, if Jack and Stizzy are going to take a shot, somebody is going to be there to try and save it. More often than not, it's helped them defend that midfield to a much higher level. What a pass. Vatira down to dralii, and it is now 2-0. That's a great pass. There's no doubt that Jack was expecting Vatira to go high there. He went extremely high on the wall in defense, thinking Vatira would play on the ceiling, maybe go for a high pass by hitting the ball into the ceiling. Vatira played it well away from him. The dralii now bumping Jack off the ball mid-air. Vatira 50s it back towards him. You can see that that was intentional as well. He did try to lose the 50 in that direction. Vatira taking a little bit of power off the shot. Reduce the volatility. Try and keep the ball under control while still putting a threat on net, albeit a small one. Just no boost once again for Jack. That's some good defensive play out of Stizzy. He's stopped a couple of ground double taps today. This has been all dralii Vatira though. Look at the shot differential. 11 to just 2 shots now. And this could be a 12th. It is going to be a 12th shot on target. Will it be a 13th? Yes, it will. And a goal as well. Jack and Stizzy cannot get out of their defensive end. And they're terrified every single time dralii or Vati take the ball to them. Another double commit, another goal for the Carmine Corp lads. CJ, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I'm guessing that means that the other semi-final has concluded, meaning that we're going to likely have... Is it Tox and Atomic that have won it then? If it's already done? Tox and Atomic, EU Atomic. Going to be up against KC if things keep going the way they are here. If I'm not mistaken, that's a newly announced team for RLCS 2024, isn't it? Haven't Tox and Atomic said that they're going to team for next season? Or did I make that up? But GG's here. Jack and Stizzy have had a great run today, but it does come to an end in the semi-finals. dralii and Vatira advance to the big money match. Let's take a look at the bracket, and we'll see how these teams made it to the final today. See who they had to beat to get here. So Tox and Atomic, we're not seeing any of them today. They 3-1 Luis and Acro in round 1. They reverse swept defending champions Oski and Toxic in the quarterfinal, and they just 3-1 Atto and Astral as well. Team Belgium falling at the semi-final. Jack and Stizzy took down Monkeyman and Zen in 5 before losing in 4 to dralii and Vatira. It looks like, yeah, dralii and Vatira have got the strongest run to the final so far today. Overall, their series score, or their game score is 9-2, sweeping Rexo and Mads. I think Rexo and Mads are a full Danish team. Yeah, they are. 2 full Danish teams in the tournament today. HB Tempo, Rexo, Mads. The Danish Rocket League looks like it's on the rise right now. But yeah, none of them were able to get a win on dralii and Vatira. dralii and Vatira take down Denmark, and now England and Spain. Looking to add more Spain and a little bit of Germany on their list of defeated teams in this grand final. Remember, this tournament's a winner-take-all tournament. $2,000 to the winners. That's $1,000 each. This is where it all counts the most. Winner of the grand final will get paid. Loser of the grand final will get nothing, just like everybody else in the tournament gets nothing. Only winners in the ATR Cup going home with money in the back pocket.